gonna make him an offer again.
Of all the gin joints and all the towns
You
and all the
can't
world.
handle the truth. Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the
Frankly,
war room.
my dear, I don't give a damn.
This is where the fun begins.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Welcome everybody back to Multiplex Movie Melee. I'm your host, based in Cinemaster Johnson, and we have an exciting match in the semifinals of our tournament. We have back to formula, the 2023 tournament winners, as well as the former movie Melee teams champions, taking on Avanti brothers. Cameron Redshaw and Kirk Kolakowski, Mark Menchaca and Jake Marangoni are back to formula. I'm super excited for this match. Avanti brothers has not lost a game thus far. They had an incredible comeback victory against your Milwaukee Beers, with Beers getting their strength against them. At the same time, back to formula, coming off maybe the teams match of the year, at least the 3-round teams match of the year, taking out Sam and Tom in sudden death. This is a very exciting match. On the death of me is Dylan. Dylan, how are you feeling tonight?
I feel very good. Yeah, this is a very exciting one, I think. It's, a matchup that I think is interesting because back to formula is it feels like they've because they have like some of them. I think the most matches of any team that has ever played besides Ginyu Force. Like they've played so basically everyone, but now they're going up against a rookie team, someone that they've never played before, which I think is very interesting. And yeah, Avanti has been looking very, very impressive as a team so far this year. Like not many teams have gone 4-0, so that's very impressive already. But yeah, this is going to be their biggest test, I think, because back to formula, obviously, like you said, former champions, one of the best teams ever. But yeah, I mean, Avanti has been playing killer this year, so I think this is really anyone's game. I think it should be a good one.
Yeah, for one team tonight, this is their 5th match. For another team, this is their 22nd match. I am super excited to see how this match turns out. Let's bring in our the 7th seed in tonight's tournament, Kirk Kolakowski and Cameron Redshaw. Guys, I was talking with Kirk off camera, and Kirk told me that he genuinely feels like his victory against Beers was borderline more impressive than the true perfect game he played, mainly just because of how it was a very much a marathon game you guys never really had the lead, but at the same time, respect all the other teams you've played. This is probably your most formidable opponent you guys have played yet, but you guys are a threatening team. How are you feeling tonight?
You talk first this time.
Okay. I never have much to say, so that's why I'm always quiet. But no, I'm excited to play these guys. I haven't played Mark in like a long time. I feel like we keep missing each other's paths, like since 4.5 years ago when we had that little rivalry for like a little bit. So I'm excited to play him again. Back to Formula's played everyone, but I haven't played him, so this will be cool.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Kirk, Mark Menchaca's favorite team partner. I'm sorry, Jake. I'm up on you 2-1. Math doesn't lie. But yeah, I'm like Pace said. I'm super proud of that win last time because we've had some dominant performances, but I think just that scratch and claw we did last time, where we were a little shaky in round 1, but we were perfect in round 2 and 3. And at no point, there was a lot of categories that we didn't feel great about, a lot of questions we didn't feel great about, but no point did we talk each other out of a right answer. Which I think is super impressive for, 9 questions to do something like that. So I'm proud of that. And I think we just proved we can win anyway. We can win big. We can win close. So, obviously this one's going to be close going up against a team like Mark and Jake, 2 great guys, 2 great players. Love these guys. But yeah, like Doc said, we haven't played them yet. So let's see what happens.
Wise words. I'm going to bring in your opponents tonight. Jake Marangoni, Mark Menchaca, the number 2 seed, back to formula. Guys, I didn't even realize this. There was a lot of history with Mark Menchaca with both Kirk and Doc. Jake, it's always fun to see you. A lot of stuff can be going on tonight. How are you guys? How are you both feeling?
I feel confident I can speak on behalf of Mark and I when I say that this match against these two is a long time coming for many, many reasons. Cameron Redshaw, lovely gentleman. We have our history with the Oscars, but obviously I think I love more the rivalry between Mark and Cameron more so how it starts and how it is coming today. Yeah, it's always great playing Red Shaw. He's just he's lovely. He's a lovely gentleman. And there was a close chance where we almost played at the beginning of the year against Light Something Action or whatever. But we finally get to rectify that. We had to rectify that today. And then on the other side, Kirk Kowakowski. I've never played this man in Melee ever. Finally get to do that today. I'm very happy about that. I'm very proud that we finally get to make that happen in the semifinals, no less. But also, the one time we played in teams was over in Ontal. Rest in peace. And we were this close to beating him in bar, and we did not. And I now have the verdict tattooed in my brain, so I never forget that film. I'm very looking forward to this match. I don't care who wins or loses. I've wanted to play these two in teams for so long, and we finally get to do that in the semis. So this is the wheel.
Okay, I'm hoping there's no verdict question now. I was very much looking forward to this match. Kirk, obviously, teammates of him in a couple leagues now. Be fun to play against him. And yeah, Red Shaw pointed out there's one I think there was the main problem of our singles rivalry. I needed to stay good, and I did not do that. And that's sort of why we've never gotten a third match. I was so eager to at least get to this match. There were two teams I really wanted to play in this tournament. One of those teams had to be some bitches and win the title and not be in this tournament. And the other team is you guys, obviously. So I'm very excited to get.
You hear that, Joseph and Coho? Mark Menchaca thinks you guys are bitches. Round one is going to work like this. It is our whiteboard round. Players will receive 8 categories, each worth 1 point apiece. They will have 15 seconds to write their answer on their board, after which I will say pens down, and they will reveal their answer. Answer all 8 questions right, you will receive a bonus question. Teams get 3 repeats and 1 challenge they can use throughout the duration of the match. Teams, any questions before we head to round number 1? All right, then your first question in the category of directors. Who directed Say Anything?
Payson, say anything.
Hi, I'm Payson.
Good job.
And I have blue eyes.
That was something. So there you go. You passed the test.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I don't know what I'm doing. Kirk, we'll go to you.
Cameron Crowe.
We'll go to Jake.
Cameron eats crow.
We'll go to Doc.
I hope one of our names is in every answer. Cameron.
Yeah, I was thinking this isn't fair. Red Shaw was already halfway there. Cameron Crowe.
Cameron Crowe is correct. Now I got to look at the round one and see if I missed a bit. Go ahead.
So your next question will be in the category of the 1970s. What film-based profession does Ferrand have in Day for Night?
Are you more of a day person or a night person, Dylan?
Ooh. I like the night.
I honestly do as well. Even now that I live alone, it just feels good knowing that everyone is sleeping while I'm just scumming around. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heads down. Jake, we'll go to you.
I know you specified film profession, but I feel like I had to add film director.
We'll go to Redshaw.
I kept it vague and just said director.
So vague.
We'll go to Mark.
I mean, you already said film, so I feel like director should be fine.
We'll go to Kirk.
You didn't say specific director.
Yeah, director is correct. I'm going to tell every single competitor here because you all know better. If I don't say specific, you don't have to be specific. Your third question in the category of recent releases. Kate Blanchett and Michael Fassbender star in what recent crime thriller? Should I do an Australian accent or a German accent, Dylan?
Why not both? Try to combine them right now.
Please
there you
do
go.
both at the same time, Payson, please.
Good eye, mate.
Oh, yikes.
All right, countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heads down. Oh, that was a failed experiment. Red Shaw, over you.
Black Bag.
We'll go to Mark.
Might be my favorite movie ever now. Black Bag.
I didn't have it.
And we'll go to Jake.
Third match in a row for us, Mark. Black Bag.
Black Bag is correct. So back to Formula Striking First Blood there.
So your next question will come in the category of sci-fi fantasy. You'll find the company Blue Book in what 2010s sci-fi film?
Okay, how do you rank the 4 main imaginary friends who fought to become for imaginary friends?
Ooh. The tall red guy, number 1.
Will's 1.
Blue.
Okay, we'll get back to this. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat the question.
1. Okay, absolutely. That is Avanti Brothers' first repeat. Go ahead, Dylan.
You'll find the company Blue Book in what 2010s sci-fi film?
Okay, so
I don't remember
the
the other ones.
Blue is 2. I love Eduardo. Eduardo might be my favorite. He's this big teddy bear, Mexican, like purple thing.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. He talks in Spanish. This isn't like it's what
It's
he
so long
is.
since I've seen this. I don't remember this character.
And then Coco just says Coco. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Mark will go to you.
The Ex Machina.
We will go to Kirk.
Yes, I blanked on it. It's Ex Machina.
We'll go to Jake.
I also said Ex Machina.
And we will go to Doc.
Ex Machina.
Ex Machina is correct. So everyone once again, but Kirk hitting that.
Sorry, Richard.
You're good.
As we head to the 5th question in the category of Oscars. How many movies released in the 2010s received nominations in all 4 acting categories? I will give you a little extra time. There's a great meme involving Oscars that I've made of Mark and Kirk.
Yes. It's their new favorite category.
Yeah. When you get a team partner that's really good at Oscars, you suddenly like the category a lot more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Kirk will go to you.
I said 1.
We will go to we'll go to Jake.
I can only think of 2, so I said 2.
We will go to Redshaw.
I also said 2.
And we will go to Mark.
Man, I look really dumb for putting 4.
2 is the correct answers. The answers were Silver Linings Playbook and American Hustle. So only Jake and Redshaw hitting that.
Funny.
So then your next question will be in the category of classics. What type of animals does Terry care for on the waterfront? Isn't it gross that the only 2 movies that account for that last question were both David O. Russell films?
Yeah, and honestly, if we're looking at some of the actors that were nominated in those performances, you're like, why, respectfully, why was Jack Bird given a Best Supporting Actress nomination for Silver Linings? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jake will go to you.
Said dogs.
We will go to Redshaw.
I don't know why I went specific. I said pigeons.
We will go to Mark.
You didn't say specific, so I just put birds.
We will go to Kirk.
Pigeons.
I think they're right.
So I did look it up before. It is pigeons, birds is correct. So Lucky Brothers is cutting into the lead there. I would like to say begrudgingly after I did say if the question didn't say specific, 2 players did decide to go specific.
Good job, Mark.
That's how confident you are.
That's fair. That's fair. You know what? Your penultimate question in the category of scores and soundtracks. Who composed the scores for The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, Twilight Saga, New Moon, and The Golden Compass? I would like to say I do enjoy hosting matches where I'm really good friends with all 4 people because I feel like I can be a little bit more sarcastic and they're not going to take it personally.
Yeah. It's always a good time.
I love all 4 of you, genuinely. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat.
1. All right, that is Avanti Brothers' second repeat in the category of scores and soundtracks. Who composed the scores for The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, The Twilight Saga New Moon, and The Golden Compass? I realized I forgot the first time I said Twilight Saga New Moon.
Let me tell you, I've seen all three of these movies, and I would rank them in reverse order of how they're listed.
Kind of like Benjamin Button himself.
You are lying. You're right there. I don't believe you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Little do we know, Dylan is the only Golden Compass fan left alive. Red Shaw.
Me, you said?
Yeah, Red Shaw.
Okay, I said Howard Shore. I'm not sure.
Go to Mark.
Said Alexander Desplat.
We will go to Kirk.
I also said Alexander Desplat.
And we will go to Jake.
I rewatched Benjamin Button a week ago, and it absolutely destroyed me. Alexander Desplat.
Alexander Desplat is correct, so everyone but Red Shaw getting that.
All good.
So no more perfect rounds as we get near last question in the category of horror. What 1990s horror film opens with the title character returning from war with the Ottoman Empire and finding his wife dead after she believed him to have been killed in battle?
Hey, Dylan, I have some questions. What are your thoughts on Ottomans in general?
I think there's a UFC fighter called Ottoman Zaitar.
Oh, good shit.
He got knocked out in like his
Nice
last
pull.
3 fights.
Not fair. From that uncomfortable position I put you in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Mark, we will go to you.
I don't know. I said The Mummy Returns.
We will go to Kirk.
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
We will go to Jake.
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
And we will go to Redshaw.
No blank boards. Ringu.
Bram Stoker's Dracula is correct. So Jake and Kirk hitting that. Dylan, so after that round, I have the score back to Formula 13, Avanti Brothers 11. Is that what you have?
That is what I have. Also, who used a repeat on the scores and soundtracks question?
Me.
That was Avanti Brothers.
Okay.
Yeah, we used to.
Okay.
All right, but anything happens, we move into round number 2, also known as our wheel round. Players are going to spin the wheel, in which case they'll receive 5 questions from whatever category they land on, each worth 2 points apiece. Check on the multiple choice. AT values that question down to 1 point. If you don't like what you spin for your first spin, you are allowed to respin, but you must keep whatever you land on for that second spin. The categories that your players can spin tonight are 1998 to 2008 ball-based sports comedies, which is back to Formula strength. Pre-1983, directed by Sidney Lumet, which is Avanti Brothers strength, as well as the general categories of actors and actresses, romance, sci-fi, fantasy, classics, recent releases, and horror. Back to Formula, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
You know, I just realized our last 3 matches, we've gone first.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not saying that means anything, because we should defer.
We should definitely defer. I don't want to go first.
Yeah. We're going to go second.
All right, then Avanti Brothers, this will be your first spin.
Okay. Yeah!
Category of choice, back to Formula. What would you like to give the Avanti Brothers?
We didn't actually talk about this. I've got an idea. Do you have any sort of option? I've got a category in mind.
Looking at the wheel, I would lean romance.
I was leaning horror.
I mean, I think
I think I know what you mean.
I mean, I'm just thinking I don't think either of us really want romance, and let's get off the wheel.
Nah, I mean, I think horror is a better category against them. Because I'm also thinking, like, there's a chance it steals. Wait, do you think romance is, like, the smartest play?
I'm just thinking it's, like, the most random category here. and I don't think we want it. So, and I
I'm
feel
cool
like
going with romance. If we want to do it, let's do it.
I think I would feel much better if we were to give them romance and they sweep romance, and then if we were to give them horror and they like swept horror. So
Right. Okay.
yeah, I just say let's give them romance.
All right. We'll go romance.
All right, romance. I'm gonna take the wheel off screen. Avanti, Dylan, why don't you give Avanti Brothers their question in the category of romance?
Sure thing. So your first question in the category of romance. Who plays Daisy Buchanan in 2013's The Great Gatsby?
That's what's her face, not Michelle
Carey
Williams.
Mulligan? Is it Michelle Williams? I lost your audio, Kurt.
Go for it. You got it. It's Carey Mulligan.
Carey Mulligan? Okay.
Yeah.
Carey Mulligan, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
I truly thought you were going to go, yes, go Michelle Williams. I was like,
Yeah, I thought your internet was about to
Yeah.
make him go down. All right, your next question. What New York City borough does Akeem travel to in order to find a girl in 1988's Coming to America?
It's Queens.
Yeah, it's Queens because
Yeah,
it's
but-
like royalty.
Find a queen. Queens, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And your third question. How specifically is Joseph injured when trying to claim land at the end of Far and Away?
I don't know on this one, Kurt.
I'll probably get it on multiple. I'll price multiple might.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go multiple.
Yeah.
5.
Right. Your options are A, shot in the back, B, falls from a wagon, C, hits his head on a rock, or D, crushed by a horse.
I was leaning. That's question number 3, right?
Yep.
I was leaning Pittsburgh at first.
That's what I was leaning on the options
Okay.
too.
All right. We're going to go B as in boy, final answer.
It's unfortunately incorrect for the 1 point steal. Is it A, shot in the back, B, falls from a wagon, C, hits his head on a rock, or D, crushed by a horse?
I'm between C or D. Hits his head on a rock, seems. But it could be the horse. D, I don't know. I'm between the two. I've got no strong pull
I was
between
between the same leaning hits his head on the rock.
We'll go C, final answer.
It's unfortunately incorrect. We're looking for D, crushed by a horse.
Now what?
Okay.
So then your penultimate question, Avanti. Andy Samberg and Emma Stone play exes of the two main characters in what 2010's rom-com?
Oh my gosh. It's not. No, that's not Love and Other Drugs, is it? I don't think so.
I'm not sure. Multiple?
Yeah, probably multiple.
Multiple choice.
All right. Your options are A, Friends with Benefits, B, Sleeping with Other People, C, What If, or D, No Strings Attached.
It's definitely not Houston. I can eliminate that one. That's the only one I've
Yeah.
seen.
Agreed.
So I have the other ones, so I'll let you. Have you seen the other ones?
I haven't. I'm feeling New Orleans. Let's repeat the options.
Yeah.
Though.
Repeat the options, please.
Right, that is your first repeat of the options. Is it A, Friends with Benefits, B, Sleeping with Other People, C, What If, or D, No Strings Attached?
I'm thinking New Orleans, but I'm not confident.
If that's true, I have no idea. I have nothing here, so.
Okay. We'll go A, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Nice.
It was one of the two.
And your, your final question in this category. What type of location is Vanya found after running away from everyone in Enora?
It's the strip club, right?
I believe it's at a strip club, yeah, because like her coworker brags about
Yeah.
being with him.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I think that's it. You want to shoot for it?
Yeah.
Strip club, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Nice.
All right, so after that, Dylan, I have the Avanti brothers take their score to 18, back to formula remaining at 13. Is that what you have?
That is what I have, yes.
All right, then we are going to bring the wheel back in for back to formula's first spin. Do not spin the wheel until it is on screen. Thank you so much, Spence. All right, it is on screen. We can spin that wheel.
Ow.
Here we go again, man.
Oh wow.
In the category of spinner's choice, back to formula, what would you like for your category?
Let,
I'll just take
let's
Sci-Fi
see the
Fantasy.
Round
let me see the. Yeah. Let's do
Yeah.
it. Sci-fi fantasy. Let's do
I'm sorry, can you say that one more time? What are you taking?
I said sci-fi
Sci-fi
fantasy.
Taking
watched-
sci-fi fantasy. All right, back to formula. We'll be giving you your questions. Back to formula category sci-fi fantasy. Are you prepared?
it. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, your first question, category sci-fi fantasy. Michelle Monaghan, Vera Farmiga, and Jeffrey Wright provide supporting performances in what sci-fi film?
Oh,
It's Michelle Monaghan, Jeffrey Wright, Vera Farmiga.
Oh, this sounds so like I should know this. I'd probably need multiple.
3,
Let's just go multiple. Yeah.
1.
Multiple choice.
Choice. Is it A, Source Code, B, Pixels, C, Godzilla King of the Monsters, or D, Captive State?
Okay, I've never heard of Captive State, but the one that came to me just before the multiple choice was Source Code. And in fact, I'm almost positive it's that.
It is definitely not. No, I'm pretty sure it's not. It's not captive state. So good. I'd say source code.
Source Code, final answer.
I'm sorry, but that is correct for 1 point.
8
That's
minutes.
like I mean.
8 minutes, people. Remember, 8 minutes.
Your second question, the category sci-fi. In 1982's Cat People, what causes Arena and Paul to turn into Black Panthers?
I've got no idea. I thought this was a horror film. You want to just go multiple? I've got an idea, but I'm not gonna shoot for 2.
We can just go multiple. It's fine. It's
Multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, eating meat, B, sexual arousal, C, a full moon, or D, being bitten by a cat?
Okay, so the one that came to mind is there. I don't really know where else to go. Because it's like, I can see that being the answer, but then it's like, that could just be the most obvious one, and there are...
I would rather you just go with your gut here.
3, 2,
C, final answer.
1. C is incorrect. Avanti brothers a chance for a 1 point seal. Is it A, eating meat, B, sexual arousal, C, a full moon, or D, being bitten by a cat?
I feel like sexual arousal is just something off the wall that would be in a movie like this.
Yeah, sure.
We will say sexual arousal, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
That is always the answer.
All right, back to formula your third question. You'll find the book Death and Taxes in what 2000s fantasy comedy?
Is that Stranger Than Fiction?
That could be it. I'm like...
I think that's the name of the book she writes.
If you feel more comfortable about it, I'd say go for it.
2.
Stranger Than Fiction, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Nice pull.
Fucking A, Mark. Fucking A. Second match
Good
that
shit.
movie's shown up.
Your penultimate question in the category of sci-fi fantasy. In Contact, Jodie Foster's character's team finds a video within the signal they intercepted of what historical figure giving a speech?
It's Adolf Hitler. It's during the Summer Olympics.
Yeah.
Adolf Hitler. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Why do I have to utter his name? Thank you, Multiplex.
Sorry about that. Yeah, this tournament we've had you under the names of a lot of unfortunate people. Your final question in the category of sci-fi fantasy. What is the name of the evil entity that spreads negativity throughout the universe in A Wrinkle in Time?
Oh, fuck. That is a multiple choice question, so I'm gonna say multiple choice. I might get it on MC, but I got no idea. Yeah.
All right, your multiple choice options: is it A, the Who, B, the Tesseract, C, the It, or D, the Everything?
Did you hear what A was, Mark?
Like something like the who or
The Who?
Yeah, we can use repeat the options.
Yeah,
like,
we will be definitely needing the options repeated.
Repeat the options.
All right, that's your first repeat of the options. Is it A, the Who, B, the Tesseract, C, the It, or D, the Everything?
I think it's the It.
The It.
Yes.
Nothing
else is sticking out, and it's
I don't know at all. So again, I go with what you're more confident in.
5, 4.
Fuck it.
3.
The It. Final answer.
Damn it.
And that is correct for 1 point. So after that game, we are all tied up at 19.
Yes.
Back to Formula getting the score up to 19. Avanti Brothers getting also getting a steal, getting the score up to 19. But anything that happens when we move to round number 3, also known as the Pick Your Poison round. Before the match, competitors went back and forth, drafting categories that they would like to answer questions from. And now they will go back and forth once again, drafting categories that they would like to answer questions from in the match right now. The categories that your competitors drafted were classics, sci-fi fantasy, 1970s, action adventure, crime, war, Oscars, and 2010s. The teams will draft their categories right now. All right, your teams have chosen their categories. We are going to start with Avanti Brothers. Avanti Brothers, what would you like for your 1-pointer?
What's our 3?
That's a great question. I mean, we hit the 3 in classics last time, but it was
sketchy.
the skin of our teeth. Yeah.
Do you want to start? Do you want to do? I mean, well, what's our do you have what definite one in mind?
I'm leaning 70s, but
okay. That's fine.
I mean, we can.
I think the 3 and 70s and crime are going to be about equal, so I'm fine taking that for 1.
Okay.
We'll do 70s for 1.
All right, your 1-pointer in the category of the 1970s. Annie Hall is primarily set in which U.S. state?
It's New York, right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. New York, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, so we're going to go back to formula.
Yeah.
Back to formula. What would you like for your 1-pointer?
War. Yeah, war.
All right. Then your 1-pointer in the category of war. Who directed The Duelists?
It's Ridley Scott.
There you go.
Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Tie the game back up once again. So we're going to go back to Avanti Brothers. Avanti Brothers, what would you like for your 2-pointer?
They tend to write the crime questions out of my wheelhouse, so I feel like.
And I feel a little better in classics than crime, so we could probably collaborate on.
Yeah, we'll do crime for 2.
Yeah, sure.
All right, your 2-pointer in the category of crime. Who plays Sonny's accomplice, Sal Naturel, in Dog Day Afternoon?
That is John Cazale.
Yep.
Final answer.
Was that in your wheelhouse?
That is correct.
The 3s and 4s are out of my warehouse. I should specify that.
You get it. So we're going to go back to formula for their 2-pointer. Back to formula. What would you like for your 2-pointer?
Action adventure.
What would you rather have it as a 3-pointer?
I feel more confident with 2010s. Do you think we can collaborate better with that for the 3?
I'll just say this: I feel pretty good about both of these.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of what you. I would rather go what you feel better in at 3.
Let's go action adventure now.
Action for 2.
All right. Go ahead, Dylan.
So your 2-pointer in action adventure. Humphrey Bogart and Katharine Hepburn star in what adventure film?
The African Queen. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Tie game once again. So we're going to go back over to Avanti Brothers for their 3. Avanti Brothers, what would you like for your 3-pointer?
Classics here. Yeah.
All right, your 3-pointer in the category of classics. What country does Elevator to the Gallows take place in?
It's a war movie, so it's either France or Germany.
I was kind of leaning France. I don't know though.
Let's go with that because I'm going to say the repeat for the 4. So
Yep.
go for it.
France. Final answer.
And that is correct for 3 points.
Nice. Good pull.
All right, so we're going to go back over to Back to Formula. Back to Formula, what would you like for your 3-pointer?
I'll say 2010s.
Yeah.
All right. So your 3-pointer in the category of 2010s. What film character is Andy Samberg's character named after in That's My Boy?
You want to take this? I know it.
If you, I could not tell you, so you just take it if you know.
They specified which movie character, correct?
I'm not 100% sure. We can just repeat if you want to make sure.
Fuck it. Han Solo, final answer.
That is correct for 3 points.
Like,
Han Solo burger.
Answer the question. Like, all right.
Just wanted to see if
Phenomenal game. Phenomenal game, but might I say, one of the funniest things I've ever seen in this league is someone baiting their team to answer a "That's my boy" question. The game is once again tied up. The game is once again tied up. Avanti Brothers, here's a situation. Actually, there's not really a situation right now. This is your last remaining question. You have 1 repeat. Your 4-pointer in the category of Oscars.
Mm-hmm.
Name one of the 2 films U2 has lost Best Original Song to.
Oh.
What years was it? When were they nominated for?
Oh man. I'm not
Batman.
sure.
Batman, Mission Impossible.
No.
2,
Repeat.
1.
Repeat the question.
All right, that's your final repeat in the category of your 4-pointer in the category of Oscars. Name one of the 2 films U2 has lost Best Original Song to.
Is In the Name of the Father? Were they nominated for that?
Oh, they might have been. In which
Was
case,
that
that would have been Philadelphia.
You want to go for that?
They said movie, right?
Yeah.
5,
Let's do that. Sure.
Go for it.
2.
Philadelphia.
1.
Final answer.
That is unfortunately incorrect. We were looking for 8 Mile, in which they did the song for Gangs of New York, and Frozen, in which they did the song for Nelson Mandela, Long Walk to Freedom.
Oh, Long Walk to Freedom. Yep.
That's the song I listened to.
All right,
in 2014.
so here is the situation. Back to Formula must hit. Back to Formula has their 4-pointer remaining in regulation questions. If they hit it, Back to Formula wins the game. If they miss it, we are going to sudden death. Dylan.
We just came out of sudden death the last match. Do we really want to do that again?
It's up to you, man. Your question in sci-fi fantasy. In Pleasantville, Jeff Daniels' character owns what specific type of business?
I don't know.
A diner, final answer.
And we are going to sudden death. The answer we have is a malt shop.
Jeff Daniels in Pleasantville. I challenge you.
All right,
Agreed.
we're gonna be right
We might
back.
as well. I agree.
Is that a challenge?
All right. After looking into the scene, there was a lot of discussion. At the end of the day, we couldn't really determine whether or not it was a diner, a malt shop, a soda shop even. There was a lot of gray areas, so we don't usually do this, but this is what we're going to do. We are going to be asking Back to Formula a new question in sci-fi fantasy. If they hit it, they win the game. If they miss it, they go to sudden death. Also, they are going to be keeping their challenge because just through everything. Dylan, why do you hit them with their 4-pointer in sci-fi fantasy?
So your 4-pointer in sci-fi fantasy. In The Witches of Eastwick, what is the specific profession of Cher's character?
Oh,
I don't know.
I've seen this movie. Fuck. I was thinking about it yesterday. Shit.
What could it be?
Real estate?
5,
real estate agent?
4,
With them.
Real estate
Let's use
agent?
one repeat.
Yeah. Repeat the question.
All right, that is your first repeat, I believe. So your question again. In The Witches of Eastwick, what is the specific profession of Cher's character?
Would real estate
Let's-
agent make sense in terms of the film?
I'm pretty sure that's part of the movie because there's the house that Nicholson buys, and I'm pretty sure one of the three. I know for a fact Michelle is a violinist or a musician, so I kind of want to say real estate agent.
Okay.
4,
All right.
That's it.
2,
Real
I want all
estate
the
agent.
repeat.
Final answer.
and we are going to sudden death. The answer we had is sculptor.
Okay.
Sculptor is correct.
We weren't going to get that.
We are now going into sudden death. This is usually where I would say we would pause. Thankfully, we've been writing a lot of questions, so here's what's going to happen. We are going to ask 1-point questions each to each competitor. They will be using their whiteboards. If they all hit it, we move on. If they all miss it, we move on. The second there is a score change, the game is set and match. Back
Good
to
game,
Formula.
guys. This has been great.
Any questions before we head into sudden death?
Nope.
Okay, just a reminder, back to Formula, you have 2 repeats of Avanti, brother. You are out of repeats. Your first question. 1990s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Minions, The Rise of Gru, and Enter the Dragon all feature characters that specialize in what kind of weapon? This is a really fun question.
It is.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I don't want to banter, but let's see which one of the 4 Ninja Turtles weapons they put. Kirk, we will go to you.
I said nunchucks.
We will go to Jake.
Nunchucks.
We will go to Redshaw.
I said nunchucks.
And we will go to Mark.
I fucked up. Said hockey stick.
And your winner, the Avanti Brothers Nunchucks, is correct. We are going to be moving into post-match interviews. We're going to be moving into post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate second-place finishers tonight. Back to Formula, guys. It always sucks to go to sudden death. I can only imagine what it must feel like to go to sudden death twice. At the same time, this was an incredible game. I know there was a lot of discussion on that 4-pointer that probably gonna be something that hits you. At the same time, you guys played an incredible game. What's going through your head right now?
I feel pretty good about most of the match. I would say that round 1 was pretty much what I was ideally hoping would happen. I would say we definitely. I'm gonna say I really wish I fought to give them horror, because I think that was a worse category, and I would have done much better in romance. I would have done better in romance, but that's one of those great power of hindsight things that you can't really be mad about. I would say, the thing about this is just like I kind of just wish that we were correct on the 4. Like, I think if you really want to go and look at the ticky-tackiness of it, it's just, what is the point? What are we doing? Why is this the way we're going? But I do think it was sort of, it is what it is. But you can't do much after that. And yeah, it's like I'm happy that we lost to a team like Kirk and Redshaw. Like, this is a great team, and my only worry is that this is not going to be the team that wins the tournament, and I just really kind of want that to be the team to win. Props to Kirk and Redshaw, like to win 2 matches in a row where you get opponent's choice, like that's like pretty incredible. And yeah, I would say good luck in the next match. Break a leg. But that's just it. You know, we've done well to this season. We played for a title. It sucks we're not making it to the finals, but you know, we'll move on.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, as far as just questions where they were, it is what it is. You can't do anything about it. It is what it is. I feel really bad about that. It's a tough question. I overthought the shit out of it. I thought, maybe they're talking about fucking Casey Jones. Like, I don't know why you would be talking about Casey fucking Jones, especially when they said weapon. I thought about that at the end. I should have just repeated the question. We had 2 of them. It was just a horrible judgment call on my part at the end. I don't know if it ends up costing us the match. I mean, Kirk and Redshaw, it's both two really good round 1 players. They could just beat us on another question. I just hate it was that one. Yeah, God, I hate this the way our season has to end, especially since I feel like we really hit our stride going in this year. I think I feel like this is the best we've ever been. So I feel like we I think stood a chance against Judgment City if we were to face them again. I feel like we could have easily won the belt at the end of this year. Um, I feel good about I feel great about Redshaw and Kirk. This is the type of team up you always want to see happen. And they just hit the ground running, and they look really good. And honestly, they are very much the type of team that can beat Judgment City and can win the title. Uh, I hope they do, for just because I think it's a great story, and also just for all the behind the scenes stuff. I think there are no 2 people I think that deserve it more than them. But yeah, I'm sorry about that last question, Jake. That's all I gotta say.
I wish it didn't have to get to sudden death. Is my thoughts.
I echo the sentiment of you two. I think this has been an incredible year for you guys as a team. When you do come back next year, who would you like to play?
I mean, who haven't we played? I don't want to sound like a repeat of how I was last year, but I want to play Avanti Bros again as soon as possible. But I would like them to win the title, so maybe that'll be something we'd like to chase. I don't know. There's teams out there that we haven't played. Tequila Mockingbird's like the one team that's like got a pretty good record that we haven't played. I can't think of anyone like higher than that. There's a bunch Jersey Boys as well. There's a bunch of teams. We could have a bit of a break from from playing in teams, but there's still a lot more that this team can do, and hopefully next year will be something big.
I just want to keep playing. I mean, hell, like I will keep doing this as long as Jake keeps wanting to do it. We definitely got a thing to chase after next year. We definitely 20th win, very much in reach next year. Yeah, let's go get that.
Love that attitude. I'm going to put you guys backstage. Thank you so much. As we discuss our winners tonight, Kurt Kolakowski, Cameron Redshaw, the Avanti brothers. Guys, it must suck getting spinners and opponent's choice. It must really suck getting spinners twice. But you guys did it, and once again, you pulled it out. It was your first time in sudden death. Probably scary for a rookie team at the same time. You guys played an incredible game this entire game. What's going through your heads right now?
I hate in any situation. I hate eliminating Mark and Jake because they're such a great team and they deserve all the success possible. the way that ended, it always sucks when it's a little like questionable or something we got to go back and change or redo or ask a new question, whatever. I've been on the end of it, and it's not fun to have that taken away from you. I thought Jake was going to work his way to that answer in the which the visa question. He started talking about the other jobs. I thought he was going to get there. So I thought we were done anyway. I'm glad we pulled it out because we put a lot of pressure on Redshaw because, believe it or not, guys, when we take Oscars at 4, he's doing most of the heavy lifting. I know that's not what you guys expect, but that's what's going on behind the scenes. And I knew if we lost that, he was going to beat himself up over missing that question. So I'm glad that it doesn't. I'm glad that it doesn't matter and that we won anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But I think again, just being able to scratch and claw back against a great team, and I would love to play Jake and Mark again. Give us 6 matches against these guys. Great people, great players, and great to play against. So congratulations to them. But I'm very excited to have won the tournament to see who gets to lose to Judgment City.
Yeah, I'm in a little bit of shock. I didn't expect to be here. These guys are awesome. They're Back to Formula is an incredible team. And yeah, I was just like, at this point, it's just gravy. We went 4-0. We'll see what happens. And I didn't expect to make it to the finals. I definitely don't expect to beat Judgment City, but I'm excited. And I had a secret weapon today. I had to rep Boat and I's old team up. Boat's one of my favorite people ever. And I owe Jeremy a better match than I gave him in that title match last year. So I am very excited to play them.
Well, speaking of who you're going to be playing next, you are going to be heading now to the finals of the tournament. You are going to be playing either Judgment City or Annexation of Puerto Rico. I would say I would ask you who you hope to play, but it sounds like one of you has preferences towards one team. One of you has preferences towards the other. I'm going to start with Redshaw. Redshaw, who do you hope?
Well, of course. I mean, no disrespect to Castor and David, but Judgment City is Judgment City. They're one of the greatest teams ever. So that's who I'm expecting to play. I hate to. It sounded like I wrote them off or anything.
No,
but yeah.
I wrote everybody off, including us. I've been saying that we're all wasting 2 months of our lives just to see Judgment City win this tournament. So yeah, I think that's who we're going to be playing. I'd love to play Castor and his partner if they won, but yeah. Either way, honestly, like Rich will say, who we play, it's gravy. We started out our first night as a team together. We went to a number 1 contenders match. If the season ends at a tournament final, I think that's a pretty good season. So, so yeah, I mean, who knows? We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I overslept our first match, and then look where we're at now.
All right, it's going to be a fun finals match. I'm going to put you guys both backstage. Dylan, final thoughts on tonight's match?
I just realized I was muted. That's my bad. Great match. It's a tough one. I never like it when it comes down to a challenge. That's the deciding factor of the match. That's never a good thing. I never like that. But you can't take anything away from how Avanti brothers played. I mean, yeah, like 2 times in a row, being on the wrong side of spinners and opponent's choice, and to win both times is a crazy accomplishment, especially at this high of a level against a team like Back to Formula, who I still think is one of the best teams of all time. Definitely. I mean, like we've said, they're approaching 20 wins, which is an accomplishment that only Guinea Force has done. And like, fun fact, I believe this is actually the first 3-round match Back to Formula has won in like over a year. Like, I think their last one was their last loss in a 3-rounder was to Guinea Force. So that just highlights how big of an accomplishment that is for Avanti brothers to get the win today. And yeah, they're 5-0 now, which I think they're only the 3rd team ever to do so. So good shit. I'm very excited to see how they do in the finals.
Yeah, I completely echo your sentiments. Back to Formula is one of the greatest teams of all time. Jake says in the comment they are now one of the 4th teams to go 5-0.
I meant to say 3 other teams have done it. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes. Back Formula is an incredible team. I can't wait to see what they do next year. But yeah, at the end, like you said, the story is Avanti brothers on their second game, getting opponent's choice when their opponents got spinner's choice, still pulling out the win. Whoever they play in the finals, whether it is Judgment City or Avanti brothers, has quite the testament of a game to play. But on behalf of Jake, on behalf of Mark, on behalf of Kirk, on behalf of Red Shaw, on behalf of everyone here at Multiplex Movie Melee, I'm Payson the Cinemaster Johnson. That's Dylan Van Thine. Have a great
Where we're going, we don't need roads. In case I don't see you.
I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife. I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.